talking about. Let's jump right in. Let's jump right in. So the tool that I'm going to use for this is called as something called as compose.ai. Okay. I'm going to share links of all these tools as well, so you don't have to worry. It's a Chrome extension that I've already installed on my machine. Once I've installed, so this is, I'm showing you one of the email, right? So recently I got an invitation to speak at the IIT Kharagpur entrepreneurship cell. I usually don't do a lot of these events because I don't get the time. But just for an example, I showed you this email right now, right? So IIT Kharagpur has invited me as a guest speaker for the Global Entrepreneurship Summit. Now, they have been spending a lot of time to write me email, following up with me multiple times, but I don't have the time to go attend this event. So because I've installed this Chrome extension, if I just say, no, I can't attend, it'll be very, very rude. Right. So I want to write saying, hey man, thank you for reaching out, blah, blah, blah. But I don't have the patience to type it out. So I can use AI for this. You can see this. This is the compose.ai because I've installed the Chrome extension. This is visible for me. Once I've installed the Chrome extension, it automatically reads the emails and gives you recommendations on what to do. Right. So if I say no, look at this. If I click on no button, look what happens here. It reads the whole email and there you go. It pulls the name automatically. Hi, Krish. Thank you for extending the invitation as a guest speaker. I appreciate the opportunity. However, due to prior commitments, I regret to inform you that I will not be able to accept the invitation at this time. I truly believe the mission of IIT Kharagpur is great, everything. Good luck for the event. Thank you. One tap, beautifully crafted email. In fact, this can get even better. How can I make it even better? Let's say I want to say no, but I also want to give a reason. So here, if I come here and I type, can't attend, traveling to UK at this time. I'm just said can't attend, traveling to UK at this time, and clicked on enter. Now look at the copy. Thank you for extending the invitation as a guest speaker. That I truly appreciate the potential. Unfortunately, I regret to inform you that I will not be able to attend as I will be traveling to UK during the same dates. I hope you understand the time conflict and inability at that time. I wish you good luck. It sounds like a fantastic event. Best regards, Vaibhav Sisanti. From a scale of 1 to 10, how crazy do you think this is? One tap, 3-4 words, and you're able to get a fully blown reply, saving you like a ton of time. And look at the level of personalization it is doing. Superb, right? Awesome, 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 awesome. Yes, it's a free tool, guys. It's a free tool. I'm using the free tool. All right. With that being said, now that we have covered a bunch of it, can I take 3 to 4 minutes to quickly introduce myself? I've not introduced myself. I can take quickly 2 to 3 minutes to introduce myself. And I think that will make you feel better. Guys, questions towards the end, please. Awesome. Thank you, guys. So, guys, by the way, my name is Vaibhav Sisanti. Like you can see in the picture, that is me. And you can see me live here as well, right? I'm father to this beautiful girl. Her name is Phoebe. I don't know how many of your Friends fans her name comes from. Any Friends fans here? Phoebe Buffet, if you guys connect, that's how I got her name, Phoebe. Right. I've been a horrible student all throughout. I barely used to pass my score. I used to get like 30, 35, 40% all throughout. I did my first startup when I was 19 years old. This was called Discovering Android. Yeah, my eyes, right. So this was my first startup when I was 19 years old. It was called Discovering Android. And in Discovering Android, we were teaching people how to hack Android. And Google didn't like it a lot. And they banned us from the search completely. And next, I started one more startup, which was called Crazy Heads. That scaled up to quite a significant size of team. We won some awards as well on Crazy Heads. We won a Fast Emerging Digital Media Startup of the Year award. And then after that, I joined Uber back in 2015. I helped Uber to launch in India markets in a lot of cities and towns. I was the guy who launched Uber and scaled it to hundreds of millions of trips with the team. Also, I come from this small town in Orissa called as Berhampur. I studied in the school called as St. Vincent's Convent School in Berhampur till my 10th. I did my 12th in Visakhapatnam in Geetham University. I did my 12th in Hyderabad and I did my engineering in Geetham University. I speak multiple languages. I speak English, like you can see. I can speak Hindi pretty well because Bollywood के वजह से हिंदी तो आ ही जाता है. I can speak Hindi. I can speak Telugu because I come from a Telugu family. So if anyone is a Telugu people out there, ela unnar meer andaru kotta cinema levena chusara. And then I can also speak Oriya because I come from Orissa. So kemiti ochotoma samaste. So I speak about 4 languages and also write 3 different languages. I can't write Telugu, but I can speak Telugu. But yeah, that is basically about me. right? I given a Josh talk as well. You can go check it out. It has almost has 1 million views right now. I've been featured in a bunch of places. I've worked with over 100 brands. And also recently I raised $5 million, about 40 crore rupees, to build Growth School the way it is. And that is me, guys. The reason why I kind of try to share this journey is because I don't come from a fancy school. I don't come from an IIT. I have not done an MBA. I come from a tier 2, tier 3 city actually. And I've still have managed to do something where thousands of people come and attend and learn from me, right? And I thought you guys should know this as well. I barely used to pass my exams. Last bencher, most of the time used to fail most of the times. But I thought I will share all of this with you. I hope this inspires a couple of you, right? With that being said, let's go on. Let's move on. I have something really, I also have something really cool to share with all of you people. Do you want this Yes, in the chat. How many of you want this? Yes, in the chat. Superb, 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 superb. Look like a lot of you people want it, and that's fine. That's fair as well. Here is what we will do. Okay, here's what I will do. Let's do a barter. You don't have to pay for this, but I want you to do something for me. It will take you 2 minutes. After the workshop is over, take 5 minutes out and write a actually fair review on however you think your workshop was on your LinkedIn, and tag me and tag Growth School. My team will share the form. Will share giving you a very incredible resource. Find it out. By the way, I don't want you to write a good review. I want you to write a fair review. If you didn't like the workshop, you can say the workshop was shit. That's absolutely fine as well, right? Write a fair review. Awesome. Let's move on. Let's move on. Let's move on. Yes, good growth lever. Yeah, we want distribution. This is a great growth loop, right? Now, summarize anything on the web and chat with it. How many times have you faced this, that you are on a very big blog article and you're like, I wish there was a way that I can just ask questions and I can get the answers instead of reading the whole article? How many of you have ever felt it? That you're in a big blog article, you're reading a big website, you're not able to find the information. You're like, I wish I could ask questions and on any website in the world. Let me solve that for you today for free. Ready? Let's go in the chat. Let's go in the chat. Awesome, 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 awesome. Let's get in there. So the tool that I'll be using for this is called a Cider AI. It's also a Chrome extension that I've already installed. You just have to click on Add to Chrome, and then you can just install the Chrome extension. It's completely free of cost. And of course, it has a paid version as well, but the free version has very generous limits, so you can play with it. Now, let's say you are in this blog article, What is Growth Hacking Fundamentals Unlocked? It's an 11-minute read. It's a long article, but it's a very, very value-packed article. Because I've installed this Chrome extension, you can see this little icon below. Right? This is the Cider icon. If I tap on this, a sidebar opens up, which is an AI co-pilot for this website. Now, what I can do is, if I click on this button, you can see this, read this page. And I can say, you know what, read this page for me and give me only the summary of this. And look at this. AI has started to read the article for you. And right now is working towards generating a summary for you. And there you go. It's giving a full-fledged summary. It takes a while because it uses GPT-4 Turbo, right? But it takes a while, but it gives you a phenomenal summary of the whole long article. You can see how long the article is, and it's given you a nice little summary. In the same way, you can say, you know what, I only want the key points. It will also read the article and just give you the top 5 pointers that you need to know about this thing. Superb, right? Read the whole article and gave you insights about it really fast. Now, let's say that there is something that you don't understand about this. There is something that you don't understand about this and you want someone to help you. Let's say you don't understand this. This could be your KPI such as acquisition, retention. You don't understand what this is and you wish someone could explain you what this is. What can you do? I can just select this text Okay. The moment I select this text, you can see this text is automatically selected here. And I can simply click on explain this. So whatever I've selected, it automatically understands and explains you in a much more simpler way, so and in a much more elaborate way, so that you can understand what it means. Not just that, I can also translate this to any language that I want. Let's say I want to translate this to Spanish so that I can understand in the language that I'm much more comfortable with. You can do that as well, and all of this you can do for free. Guys, drop a comment crazy if you think this was crazy. We are chatting with a website, asking questions, selecting text, and AI is becoming the best co-pilot for us, helping with everything that we are doing on the go. There is so much more coming your way, guys. We are just getting started. We are just getting started. And I'm going to share the link of this tool towards the end. Awesome. Moving on. How many of you need help with something like this? That is, summarize a super long book or a research paper. That is, you've come across a research paper, you've come across a financial document that you don't understand. Let's say a lawyer sent you like a financial document and you have zero understanding what it means, but you want to ask a few questions, but it's like a 500-page PDF. And you were like, I wish if there's a way that I could understand it better. Or if it's a big book and you want help with that. How many of you would find it helpful if I teach you how you can chat with an ebook, PDF, any big article, 500 pages, 1,000 pages? It doesn't matter. All of you guys? And the tool that we'll be using for this one is called as Humata. Okay. It's again has a very, very generous paid free version of it. Right. And you can go through it completely and learn from it. Right. I'm going to quickly show you how to do that. Right. Let's go for it. I've signed in already. I have a free trial of this and I'm showing you, I've already uploaded a document here. Okay. I've already uploaded a document. This is a document that I've uploaded. And what is this document? This is the financial statements of Coursera, one of my competitor. I wanted to know how much revenue are they doing? Where is the revenue coming from? And all of that, because they're a public company, they file their papers, but I'm not a finance guy, right? As a result, what I did was I just uploaded this document, which is like a long ass document. You can look at this. I don't understand finances. I'm not a financial person. I just had a few questions. That is, I asked, what is the revenue growth? And this tool was able to go through all of this. And it said the revenue growth of the company in the end of December 31, 2022, compared to financial year was 26%. It doesn't stop there. It gives me a pointer here, which if I click on it, it will directly go to the place where it is mentioned there. I'm asking, what is the breakdown of the revenue? It is also reading the paper and giving me a breakdown of the revenue. Consumer revenue, $295 million. Enterprise revenue, $181 million. Degrees revenue, $46.9 million. I'm like, what the hell is enterprise revenue? I didn't know about it. So I asked it, give all the information about enterprise revenue. And there you go. It gave me the full information about enterprise revenue. And then I asked, what does this degree revenue mean? So I asked, how is the growth of degree revenue? And there you go. It gave me all of that as well. And then I was like, what is the marketing spend? How much did they spend in marketing? And there you go. I got the answer as well. And I also asked, are they profitable? And they're like, no, they are not profitable. And you see, for me to get these questions, I have to read through all of this document in a language that I will not understand. But AI was able to do it really quick. I'm just chatting with the document. Insane in the chat, guys, if you think this is insane. And you can upload any document that you want and you'll be able to get answers to this for free. That is what I am talking about. Awesome. How many of you believe that having data skills is very, very important? Drop a me in the chat. Data skills, no matter what you're doing, founder, marketer, product manager, designer, finance person, CA, doesn't matter who you are. How many of you think that understanding data is extremely important? Right? Now, are all of you guys data scientists? How many of you think are good at it? From a scale of 1 to 10, rate yourself on how good you are with data. You know what? I'm also like a 5 or a 6. Because for you to do well with data analysis, you need to understand things like SQL. You need to be able to write code on Python. I mean, if there are data folks here, you'll be like, I know this. But for all the non-data people out there, would you like me to teach you how to become a data scientist without writing a single line of code? Yes. Let us do it. Now, guys, I'll be very frank with you. I told you every time there's a paid tool, I'll tell you, right? For you to do this, you will need the paid version of ChatGPT because this works only on ChatGPT 4, for which you have to have the paid version. But if data is something that you use very often, this tool is totally worth it. Upgrading is totally worth it, right? Let's make this use case, right? Let's say that you are working for this company called Netflix. All of you guys know, and you have a lot of data. And what is the data that you have? You have data of which TV shows, which subscriptions that people are taking, when is the last payment date and all. You have big ton of data. Your team gave a big Google Sheet data and you don't know how to analyze it. How can you get AI to analyze the data and give you insights that you can present to your boss? Right? And that is what I will try to teach you right now using AI. By the way, guys, I'm using Kaggle for you guys to practice your data skills using AI. Kaggle has a lot of data files. It can give you big files with a lot of data inside of it so that you can start practicing, right? So I've already downloaded this Kaggle file. It's free of cost to download any data for you to practice. Of course, I'm not using my own data, obviously, because I cannot surface it, but I've just downloaded the data of Netflix user base. It's not the whole Netflix user base, by the way. It's a dummy database for you to practice. And once I've uploaded the database, you can see I've uploaded it. I'm just writing this prompt. I'm saying, go through the data and give me 5 insights that I can present my boss for my upcoming marketing meeting so that he can get impressed by me and promotes me in the upcoming appraisal cycle. You can see it has started to go through the data and you see what it is doing. It is writing Python code for you. I'm not doing any of it. It is in itself writing Python code for you, going through all the data, looking if there is something in there and can drive some insights, and it's going to present you all the insights in just a while. I don't know if you guys can write Python. I can't write Python. I love watching when AI works for me. It's beautiful. And there you go. Guys, drop a boom in the chat if you think this is insane. It came up with insights. 1, the basic subscription is most popular with 999 users, generating a total revenue of X. Average revenue per user, it was able to calculate. Demographic distribution, it was able to calculate. Country-wise distribution, it was able to calculate. Device preferences, it was able to calculate. Even if you're a data person, it will take you 3 to 4 hours to do this, if I'm not wrong. Should we take this to the next level now? Should we take this to the next level? Guys, I will share everything with you. How about I want some diagrams, graphs, which I can share in my presentation. These insights are great. So what do I say? I ask one simple question saying that, hey, can you create some visualizations like graphs and charts that I can use in my deck, and I send it across. Now, what will it do? Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. It breaks sometimes as well. Again, it writes a bunch of code. And hopefully, it will give us some beautiful diagrams. Now, with that being said, there is no free tool which is as powerful as this is. So I don't want to give you a bad tool, right? So this is very powerful. And if you think data and all of this is helpful, look at this, guys. It just gave us all the diagrams that I can copy and paste into my presentation when I'm doing this. It not only did analysis for me, it also did visualization for me. Insane in the chat if you think this is insane. In 5 minutes, we were able to go through millions of rows of data, right? And we went on and cracked the code of getting insights as well. That is what I am talking about. Drop a boom, guys, if you think this is insane. Drop a boom, drop a boom. Superb, 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 superb. Now, moving on. Do you want to go into much more deeper stuff? Should we go even more crazy? Yes, let's do that. Give me a second. All right. There you go. You see, not everybody can afford a premium mic. Do you know how much this mic costs? This freaking mic costs about 40,000 rupees. That's exactly why it sounds so good. That's exactly why the mic sounds so good. But you don't need to have such a premium mic per se. You can use AI to make your shitty looking, shitty sounding earphone worth $10 also sound really, really good, right? And let me show you how to do that. I use a tool, Adobe Podcast. Let me quickly show you the tool and let me show you the demo, right? Hear the sample right now. Just hear the sample, which has a lot of noise.
I'm in a conference room with the window open, and it's pretty echoey in here too. Not the best place to record audio, yet with enhanced speech, all of the background noise and echo is gone, as if I recorded this in a professional studio.
There you go. This is what it sounds like with a lot of noise. Now, if I click on enhanced speech, the AI tool will go through all of the audio and clean it up and give you a sparklingly good audio sound. Just hear this once you upload an audio piece into this and clean it using this tool.
I'm in a conference room with the window open, and it's pretty echoey in here too. Not the best place to record audio, yet with enhanced speech, all of the background noise and echo is gone, as if I recorded this in a professional studio.
Guys, drop a comment crazy if you think this is crazy. The noise gone. Everything is gone. With like 100 rupee, 200 rupee, 300 rupee mic, you can create something that sounds amazing. No, you cannot upload a video. You can only upload a free, basically like an audio. Bonkers, right? That's the beauty of where it is coming up to. That is the beauty of how powerful AI has become. And this is right now completely free of cost, up to 30 minutes max duration. If you want a bigger file, then you have to pay for it, right? Awesome. Let me just clear my window real quick because things are slowing down for me. All right. All right. Now, moving on. How many of you would be like blown if I can tell you that you can read things, AI can read things from images, understand things from images, that too for free. That is what I'm going to show you right now. Now I have a question for you. How many of you feel paranoid when you look at a dashboard like this? You look at dashboard with a lot of numbers, lot of graphs, lot of data. How many of you get paranoid? That is me as well. I'm raising my hand as well, by the way. It is paranoid. It is scary when we see something like this. Right? How do you make sure that what if I tell you that we can get AI to actually explain you, give you insights from a freaking image? That is what I will teach you. A few people think it looks clean, but it can get very crazy as well. For this, we use again a free tool called as Claude by Anthropic. This is again a competition of ChatGPT. You can check it out later as well. It is as powerful as ChatGPT is, but the free version of it in itself is very, very powerful. What do? I can take a quick screenshot of this, go to Claude, upload this screenshot, okay? And I will ask a very simple question, right? I'll send a very simple prompt. You are an expert in data analysis and reading visualizations and dashboards. Go through the dashboard above and give me 5 actionable insights. So I'm saying, go through this dashboard, give me 5 actionable insights. Also teach me how to read a dashboard like I'm a 15-year-old. And look at this. It literally understood the whole image in no time, and it is giving you explanation of what is there inside of the data. And not just that, it's giving you 5 actionable insights that appears in the dashboard. Accounts receivable appears high, the equity ratio of this indicates high relevancy, whatever, and you see all of this in just a few seconds. Guys, drop a comment crazy if you think this is crazy. In just a few seconds, it understood the image, or nuts, or amazing, whatever that is. It understood the image, it explained you what all of these things are, and it didn't stop there. It also gave you actionable insights for this dashboard. I'm going to share links of all these tools with you. Don't worry. If it's a dynamic dashboard, you have to keep uploading pictures on it. Yes, by the way, you can use the same feature on the paid version of ChatGPT because ChatGPT has something called as GPT Vision. But I wanted to cover things that you can do for free. So I'm showing you all the free variations rather than showing you the paid ones, right? Not just this, right? When you're traveling abroad, also sometimes in our country, in India, lot of times you come across, boards like this, no parking boards, which has so many rules. You cannot park from this time to this time on that day. A car cannot park from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. on a Friday, but you can park on a Saturday. And it's a very complicated board like this. And it's very hard to understand. I want to get answer to a very simple question. Can I park my car at 7 p.m. or not? Right? And you can get AI to answer these questions as well. So just take an image or a photo using your phone, go to Claude and just upload this image and ask the question that you have. I want to park my car at 7 p.m. Can I or not? Oh, my bad. I'll just do this again. I realized I missed the image screenshot. Took a screenshot of this, come to Claude, drag and drop here. Again, it didn't work for some reason. Okay. There you go. Pasted the image. I asked the question, I want to park my car at Saturday 7 p.m. Can I or not? Just tell me that. I hit the enter. And look at this. Based on the parking sign shown above, you can park your car on Saturday 7 p.m. Can you get this answer in like 2 minutes if you look at that image? Is it even possible for you to get that answer in 2 minutes? But AI was able to understand the image and was able to tell you exactly answer to your question. This is with images, Claude is right now the best. Claude is right now the best. So guys, from a scale of 1 to 10, how is this workshop going for you guys? Did you expect you will learn all of this when you came into this workshop? I love it. I love hundreds and thousands also. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Loving the energy, folks. Loving the energy. And for people who are not liking it so much, I will try to do better on the go. Awesome. Thank you, folks. Thank you. All right, moving on. Make 100 pieces of content from long videos using AI. Now, this is something which is very, very cool because you know what? Let's say you have a big podcast and you found a very interesting podcast and you want to create reels of it and want to post on your page or somewhere. You have to find an expensive editor to edit the footage and do everything about it, right? But today, AI can do all of that for you using a tool like Opus.clip. What Opus Pro? What does that do? If you just paste the YouTube video link here, it will automatically break a long video into smaller pieces of content for reels, for Instagram, for YouTube shorts or whatever. It'll understand all of the content, understand what pieces can actually go viral and automatically edit, give you captions and everything around it, all in a few minutes. In fact, I uploaded one of the video and also I'm using the free plan. Like you can see, it's a free plan. There's one of the podcasts that I've done with Ankur Warikoo at Growth School headquarters. And I uploaded that video. Right? And look at this. I've got all these pieces. AI read through the whole podcast and it came up with like 15 pieces of content, if I'm not wrong. And it has all edited all of this just like. So Ankur, giving you context, we have a bunch of people from team. Team have taken all the worst seats. And who all are the learners? Can we get a cheer? Woo!
Wow. Love it.
You can see this. All of this is done by just uploading the video into this tool and it made chops and pieces and gave you. Guys, this is something, if you're not doing for yourself, this could act like a beautiful service that you can provide to clients as well, right? And you can charge thousands of dollars for this. Few clicks and you're able to convert a long video into a short one. Now, this is one of very exciting ones that I want to quickly talk about. How many of you would love to, you come across a very, very long YouTube video and you're like, man, I love the content. I wish I could write a LinkedIn post based on what I've learned from this YouTube video, or make like a reel script from what you have learned from that YouTube video. How many of you have felt it? If I wish there was an automated way of converting a YouTube video into content that I can create. Yes, love it. Because if all of you guys have thought about it, that's one of the smartest way to create content, by the way, right? And I'm going to teach you how to do that for free, of course, for free, right? Let's say we're going to talk about this. Again, this is a podcast. It's already live on my YouTube channel. You can see this is Warikoo's podcast. It is actually 1 hour, 26 minutes long.
It's like a sports
you can see this, right? And I want to convert this video into a LinkedIn post. What do? I copy the link of this and I go to Gemini. This is Google Gemini, which is again a competitor of ChatGPT. right? I go to Gemini and I basically ask Gemini, hey, can you please analyze this video for me and give me insights from this video? So I'll say, please go through the YouTube video and give me top insights from it. I mean, you can use the same to summarize a video if you don't have the patience to watch the full video as well. Right. And that's it. I click on the send and you can see it has started to work. Why am I using Gemini in this instead of ChatGPT or anything else? Because Gemini is owned by Google. As a result, they integrate directly with YouTube. So the AI tool can actually watch the whole content for you and can give you insights. And look at this. Here are the top insights from Ankur, and it has given me 5 beautiful insights in no time. And because it is Gemini by Google for free, it was able to analyze the whole YouTube video and was able to come back and give me all these results. Now that I have all of this, either I can copy this and go and ask it to make it into a LinkedIn post, or sometimes I can ask it here only. Can you convert this into a written post for my LinkedIn? Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. So I'm going to give it a shot. If it doesn't work, I'll tell you what else can you do. You can see this. I don't have enough information about this person is what it says. So I can just simply copy this right now. Go to the new tab and say, convert these learnings into a LinkedIn post. And once you do this, it will be automatically be able to convert this into a nice little LinkedIn post that you can use. How cool is this? Guys, if you think this was cool, drop a comment cool in the chat. Right? That is exactly what I am talking about. We converted a YouTube into an article, that too for free. Loving the energy, guys. Keep it on. Keep it on. This basically kicks me up to do more. So let's go on right now. Now, get AI to create content that can actually go viral. I'm sure a lot of you people want to create content that can actually go viral. You want to create reel scripts. You want to create LinkedIn posts. You have topics in your mind, but you don't know how to create content. And a lot of people do use ChatGPT for this, but I don't think ChatGPT is the right product for this. That's exactly why for something like this, I use this very popular tool called as Simplified. Now, it is a paid tool, but has a free version of it, which is quite generous for you to be able to create content. And I'm also right now using the free version of this. Okay. Now, once you sign in into this tool, what you can do is you can go to social media. By the way, it has a lot of options for you to create different kinds of content. And let's say I come to reel script. Let's say I want to create a reel and it is asking me for video title. Let's say I want to create a video title on how generative AI will take 70 to 90% of the jobs if you don't upskill. Let's say this is the topic I want to create a reel on, right? I just write the topic. In the advanced settings, you can select the creativity level. I want it to be creative and the language can be selected to English, and I click on generate. Now, why this is important, why this is more powerful than using ChatGPT directly is because these are tools built on top of large language models, which are specialized at doing something like this. That's exactly why they are more powerful. And look at this. It is given you a script, and not just a script, it is exactly telling you how you should shoot it, how you should edit it, and how you should put the music as well. It's not only giving you the script, it's giving you the edit style, it's giving you the voiceover, it's giving you the transitions, it's giving you everything. Look at this voiceover where you can be there. It's giving you fully produced content that you can pick up, start shooting and creating it right on the go. In the same way, right? Like I said, the AI writer of this is quite significantly powerful. You can do a bunch of things like AI carousel maker, ADA framework, text to convert, customer support, sales and marketing. It has a bunch of these templates that you can use, and it's incredibly powerful for you to create content using Simplified. Right now, let's come to something which I know for a fact a lot of people think is a pain point. How many of you would love to learn how to get a presentation or a PPT done using AI? I hate making presentations. So if you are one of them, drop a me in the chat. right? Let's me show you something that you would absolutely love. Okay. First, what do we use as a tool? We use ChatGPT to start with, and ChatGPT is very, very powerful to come up with great presentations for you, right? All you have to do is something like write a very nice prompt, okay? So what I'm going to do is, let's say I have a presentation on growth hacking tomorrow. And again, I'll go back to this article that we are talking about. I think this article has a lot of content. I wish someone can go through all of this content and convert this into an article or slides for me. So I go to ChatGPT and paste this prompt, convert this article into a presentation of, let's say, 5 slides. Make sure it is very engaging. I put this, and basically what I do is I come here, I copy the whole article and give it to ChatGPT so that you can read through the whole article and convert this into a nice little presentation. There you go. I click on enter and look at this. ChatGPT has started to give me exact slides on what to create. Slide number 1, this is the title. Engaging image. It's also telling me what image to use. It's also giving me key points, and it's also telling me what I should say in form of hook, and has given me exactly 5 slides like I asked, and also a conclusion on how I should do this. Don't you think this is crazy? I converted an article into slides in no time. Drop a comment crazy if you think this is crazy. Now, who is going to make the presentations? Do you want help with designing this as well? Designing the presentation as well? Yes. Do you want AI to design the presentation as well? Okay, let's get AI to do the presentation as well. All right, guys, my the whole thing is getting like a little hanging. So that's why I'm turning off the chat again. So I can just copy whole of this text, okay, the ChatGPT has created for me, and go to this very cool tool called as Gamma. Gamma is a very cool tool. By the way, there are a bunch of tools like Tome, Buttercap, the bunch of tools which can do presentations, but this I think is the most powerful out of all. It's again, I have a free version of this. I'm using a free version, and it's more than enough for most of you people. I can click on create new using AI once I've signed up, and there are multiple options. I can also just say create a presentation on growth hacking, but I've never got great results from it. So it's always better to control the narrative. So I will say paste in text. So I'll send an outline and I'll ask it to create a presentation. Because I've already generated the outline using ChatGPT, I'll just paste whatever I got from ChatGPT, select the presentation option and click on continue. And then it asks me, how do you want it to be? I will say detailed presentation. Who am I writing for? What should be the tone and everything around it? Once I've done all of those things, I can select how many presentations, how many slides do I want? Let's say I want 9 slides, and I can simply click on continue. And then it asks me, please select a style of the presentation. Let's say I select maybe this one or maybe this one. Let's say this is the style that I like, and I'm going to select this or maybe this one. Whatever, it doesn't matter. I select a presentation style and click on generate. Now, we generated text from generative AI, gave it to Gamma, and look at this. The presentation is being built right in front of your eyes. It is converting the whole slab of text into a beautiful, beautiful presentation that you can go out there and actually start talking about it. Guys, if you think this is crazy, drop a comment crazy in the chat. In fact, it generated the images as well. The whole presentation is ready. Of course, you can edit it as you want. And let's say you don't like the style. You can click on the theme button and change the style. And in a single click, it's going to change the style of the whole presentation as well. That is it. How crazy is this? So guys, this is how you can create presentations as well, right? There is going to be no break, my friends. There's a lot to cover. I'm actually going slow, so sorry, right? Now, like I said, there are a bunch of tools that can help you do that. How many of you want to become a pro using AI and Excel? How many of you want to become a pro on Excel using AI? I know I hate doing Excel as well. I always forget the formulas. I always forget everything around it. And I want it to be better, right? And I always thought I wish there was a way AI can help me. And here is how it can today. All right. Now, the tool that I'm going to use here is something called as numerous.ai. It actually has a free trial that you can try. But also towards the end, I'm going to talk about how you can get this tool for free for 1 year. right? Towards the end. But again, the tool is called as Numerous AI, and it's basically a AI Copilot inside of your Google Sheet. I've already installed this tool. It takes 5 minutes to do it, like a Chrome extension. And let us say this is the data that we have. I'm going to show something very simple. Later on, you can try more extensive ones as well yourself, right? Let's say you have this data, okay? And you want all of these details, which are in different columns, to come together here on full address. How do you do that manually? Of course, you can copy paste all of it and do it. Imagine if there are only 7 here. If there were thousands of this, you obviously cannot do it manually, right? So Excel can be great, but you don't know which formula to use. You don't have any idea on which formula to use. Because we have Numerous, I can go to extension, and once I've installed Numerous, I can click on show sidebar, and this is Numerous AI sidebar. It can do a bunch of things. When I click on generate formula, right, what it actually does is I can now select, I can explain what I want it to do, and it'll automatically generate the formula. So what I will say is, I want you to merge all the data present on, what is this? This is G3, G3, there you go. It says G3 here, G3, H3, I3, J3, okay? J3, that is what I want. Sorry, I want F3 also. So I'm telling you where the data is. I'm just giving addresses of all of this. I'm saying, please generate a formula for me. Once I explain what I want and I click on generate, there you go. It has generated a formula, which is supposedly is equal to concatenate, which I didn't know. So I can simply select the cell that I want, and I can say insert to cell. And look at this. It has inserted the cell and has given me a full address by concatenating everything. I can simply drag this, and all the addresses are ready right there. Of course, you can do much more advanced things like VLOOKUPs, HLOOKUPs. You can also write macros using AI as well, right? But I'm not going deep into all of that because it depends on who you are and what is the level of proficiency you have. But essentially, explain in words what you want AI to do. This tool will automatically generate the formula. Drop a boom in the chat if you think this is crazy. Drop a boom in the chat if you think this is crazy. Now, should we take it to the next level? NL in the chat. Next level in the chat. NL in the chat. I'm going to blow your mind by showing you something. You will not be able to believe what you'll see next. Next, let us say that I have all of this data. Now, what is this data? This data is essentially, a lot of people have written reviews about multiple growth school programs. Okay. And I want to understand, I want to reply to these reviews of people. I don't only want to reply to these reviews that too in a personalized way. Instead of saying thank you for your review, I want to read the review and give a personalized reply. I also want to understand, because this review also has a mention of a different program name everywhere, and I also want to know which is the mentor name, which is the program name, and is the review a positive one or a negative one. Imagine if you had 100,000 reviews or anything like this, and you want someone to do this. Manually doing this will take a lot of time. That's exactly why we'll be using AI here. Because I've installed this Chrome extension, all I can say is I can use a simple formula for using AI. What is that? Because once you've installed the Chrome extension, if you'll say is equal to AI, open this and put this inside of, I write a very simple prompt. Write an empathetic response to the learner from Growth School to the customer. I close this, and then I select where is the review. There you go. I selected the review here, which is in A2, and I close this bucket. I close this bracket and click on enter. Look at this, guys. It was able to give me a beautiful, beautiful review, written, personalized. Thank you for sharing your experience with us. We are thrilled to hear Generative AI Masterclass by Vaibhav Sisity has transformed and has been invaluable to you. We understand the importance of value education and continue to find value courses valued by Growth School. It read the whole review and gave the response right here inside of Google Sheet. Now, what can I do? I can simply drag this, select this, and simply drag this till the bottom, and the same formula will apply everywhere, and AI will automatically reply or create a personalized reply for everything. It takes a while, but you can see this. Look at this. Everything is personalized to the review that has come in. Guys, drop a comment crazy if you think this is crazy. We are able to get this inside of AI. And we can take this to a whole next level as well. Okay. How do I do that? Let's say I want to find which is a program name here. So I'll tap on here. I'll go here and there is something called as extract. The program name is mentioned in this review and I want to extract the program name here automatically, right? I'll click on extract. I will say, what do I want to extract? I want to extract the program name from what? From a review, because it's a review here. And the review is in which column? The column is A here. And I want to put the extraction in C2, which is already selected. If I tap on this, look at this, guys. Did it not do? Oh, there you go. It actually did. It extracted the whole thing right here. I'm thinking you guys can't see this, so let me just pull this up. And there you go. It pulled in generative AI masterclass. If I just drag this here, right, you can see automatically from the reviews, it is able to pull which program name it is that is mentioned inside of the review automatically. I'll just move it here so that you'll have a better understanding of it. There you go. It takes a while because it's all AI. Look at this. It has automatically pulled the program name from here. I'm just going to hide this so that it's visible for you. Now that I've got the program name, I also want to know the mentor. In the same way, I can say extract mentor from review in column A, extract, and it'll automatically extract who the mentor of this, because it's written in the review right here. I can simply drag and drop and it's going to extract all the mentor names. Now, I also want to know, because I don't have the time to go through all the reviews. I get hundreds of reviews every day. I also want to know if the review is positive or negative. So I can tap here, select on this block, and there is something called a sentiment analysis. If I tap on this, again, analyze the review, which is mentioned on column A, and tell me if it's positive, neutral, or negative, and place the results here. It will go through the review and it'll tell me if it is positive, negative, or neutral. If I drag and drop this, look at this. Across the board in like 2 minutes, it was able to go through 30 reviews and was able to tell if it was positive. Look at this. This one, it says negative review. Let us read the review. Yes, it is, because the review says Marketing Masterclass felt a bit rushed. I wish there was more in-depth case studies. And as a result, it was a negative review and was able to do all of that in no time. This is Google Sheets plus using AI. Drop a comment, mind blown. MB in the chat if you think this was mind blowing. MB in the chat if you think this was mind blowing. A task like this would have easily taken hours to do. And we were able to do it just like that. Right? Now, how many of you out there are people who are seeking for jobs? How many of you out there are seeking for jobs and you want AI to help you to write resumes and cover letters in a personalized way? Yes, a lot of you people, obviously. Right? Let's go into that. You see, the biggest problem with job hunting inside in this time, right, is that it's very, very, very hard to actually, even if you apply for a job, it is very hard for you to actually get like selected for an interview. And the reason is every time you submit your resume, it goes through something called as ATS. And what ATS does is it compares your resume to the job description and sees if it's a fit or not a fit. Right? And that is what we are going to get AI to do. So what are we going to do? I'm going to share all these prompts with you. We are going to do a sequence of chain prompting right now. So don't worry, it is very simple, right? I'm going to paste this prompt. You're an expert in marketing. I would like you to review my CV and generate a summary of that. Here's my CV. It's a very old one. It's a very old CV of mine. It's actually downloaded from LinkedIn. And I just copy and paste my CV here. And I'm asking AI to go through my CV and give me the summary of my CV. Why am I asking it to do that? So that AI gets to know what my CV has. Now, once I've done this, what I will ask AI is to write me a rewrite the whole CV in a personalized way based on the job that I'm applying for. So let's say this is the one. Okay. Let's say I'm applying for this job at Amazon Marketing Leader. And this is a job description. I want AI to go through this job description and personalize my CV based on this job description so that my resume gets accepted at least. So after I've written this prompt, I basically said in the prompt saying that please go through my CV, go through the job description and personalize my CV based on the job description. So I just have to paste the job description, which I have. I click on the enter button and look what it does. It is rewriting the whole CV in a way that it can actually kick in through the ATS. It is including the keywords which were never mentioned before. It is overdoing my text so that I get accepted through the CV and has rewritten the whole CV in no time. Drop a boom in the chat if you think this is crazy. And you know what? Let's say you apply for this job and you actually get an interview call, right? You will be scared because you know that there are a lot of skills that the job needs, but you don't have it. How do you prepare for that before you start? How do you prepare for that before you start? The way you do it is using this tool. So I've written a prompt, and the job of the prompt is to compare my past CV with the job description and tell me what are the things that I'm lacking. And it will not only tell me what are the things that I'm lacking, but will also tell me, now that I've sent this, it will come up. It will also tell me what is most important so that I can prioritize and learn those things before the interview happens. So I've sent this prompt and look at this. It says these are 3 things that you miss. 1, experience with Excel or Tableau. You don't know Excel and Tableau and this job needs it. How important is it? It is 7. How can I learn it? By taking a quick online course. What is very important? What is priority 9, which is very, very high? Experience, utilize systems and tools involving email, web analytics, and CRM. It says familiarize yourself with analytics tools and CRM systems by exploring online resources so that before the interview happens, you know a few things about it. So it's not only giving a personalized resume to you, it is also acting as a job, like also acting like a career advisor to you by telling you what you should prepare for before the interview starts. How much would you rate this workflow, guys, from 10? How much would you rate this workflow from 10? This is the power of writing great prompts. We converted our CV into a personalized CV based on the job description. And then we also made AI to analyze our CV based on that. Right? That is the power of everything that we are doing. Awesome. Moving on. By the way, we have covered a bunch of things. There are still a lot more things to go. So have patience. Like I said, we are running a little late, but I will do my best to cover up. Right? I know for a fact a lot of you people would be super excited if I tell you I can teach you to build beautiful websites using AI in few minutes. Anyone interested? I want everyone in the chat, in the session to come back with the energy on. Everyone in the chat. Yes. That is what I am talking about. Let us do this. Okay. The chat is getting slow. The chat is getting slow right now. So let's get this done. Okay. Superb. So build stunning websites using AI in just a few minutes. The tool that we're going to use is called as Framer. I've already kind of signed up for this tool, and also I'm using the free version. The free version is very good. Now, once you come into Framer, right, what do? On Framer, you can actually explain what you want on your website, and it will automatically generate a website for you. Right? So I've said, I want a website, a landing page for my generative AI workshop, and I cover all these 10 things inside of the workshop. So please create a great looking landing page for me. How do I do that? Once I've signed up using this is how it looks like. I have to go into this Thunderbolt icon and I have to click on generate page. And then it says, please explain me what you want. I've already written the explanation, that is create a landing page for generative AI workshops, which covers all of these things. And I click on the start button. And look at this. It has started to generate a website right in front of my eyes. Let's give it some time as it is generating it. Okay, looks like it got stuck for some reason. Let's try it again. Looks like it is getting stuck right now. Maybe the service is low. It's only loaded the first part of it and it has not loaded the rest. So we'll come back to this again because it will take a while for me to try it again. because it says right now it is busy. You can see this when I click on start. It says we are asking too much from OpenAI. The service is slightly down. We're going to come back to this again, but generates a beautiful website for you guys on the go. In fact, you know what? Let me show you something that I must have already generated so you'll get an idea. Look at this. I tried this some days back, actually a few hours ago, right? And look at the kind of website it generated. Master generative AI in just 3 hours, deep dive, explaining everything, and everything is right here. It generated the whole page in like a couple of minutes. I can simply click on publish or make changes to the text or anything that I want, and I'm ready. I can also keep changing the design styles and everything also by just selecting the copy, and I can keep shuffling and I can change the style of designs as well. Right? Sadly, the tool is down right now, but it'll be up very soon when you are trying it out. Now, the next thing is, I always know that a lot of people always struggle to come up with content ideas, right? What are these content ideas? You want to create content, but you don't know how to get content. You want content ideas. Let's say you want to create content on everything around artificial intelligence and generative AI. For you to be able to create great content, you need to know what is happening right now in the market, what is exciting that is happening right now in the market, so that you can create content on those topics. And that is what we will do right now. Okay. The tool that I use right now is a powerful AI tool, and it is called as Feedly. Okay. It has a free trial, but I actually use the paid version of this because I love this tool. And I'll tell you why. I've created this keyword called as ChatGPT. And because I've created this keyword called as ChatGPT, every time any article on the internet is published about ChatGPT, it shows up to me right here. I can keep scrolling. I can get every article on the internet, no matter where it is all published here. And if I find something interesting anywhere, look at this, 7 helpful ChatGPT prompts for crisis management for marketing agency. I can write a piece of content on top of that. I'll be very, very frank. I've taken this to the next level. I've created an automation where AI reads all these articles for me, tells me if something has a potential to go viral. If something has a potential to go viral, a topic comes up on the internet which has a potential to go viral, it automatically sends me a Slack message summarizing and giving me title and everything. I'm going to talk about it towards the end, because it involves automation using no code, but I'll talk about it towards the end. Don't worry. That is basically taking generative AI on steroids. But all those people who are hoping that you can find ideas to create content using AI, Feedly is a great tool. All right. Moving on. I'm very, very certain a lot of you people will be super excited if I can tell you that AI can actually comment for you on LinkedIn. You see, LinkedIn, when you comment, when you put valuable comments on LinkedIn, it builds your brand value directly from there. But creating valuable comments is very hard. You have to read the post, understand what's there in the post, and then comment based on that. So I have figured out a way to automate this as well using AI. And the tool that I use here is called as Engage AI. Again, it's a free Chrome extension, which allows you to comment up to 10 people every day on LinkedIn. For example, I picked up this LinkedIn post of my very good friend, Raj. And let's say I want to drop a comment on this. I have to read through the whole post and comment, but I don't want to read through all of this. But I want to say a congrats on this. You see this, because I've installed the Chrome extension of Engage AI, this is something that I've already installed. That's exactly why it shows this box to me, which is of Engage AI. And it also understands the post automatically, just like Compose, and it can literally reply inside of LinkedIn. Let's say if I want to say congrats to this, look at this. It is reading the post right now. My hands are up. Okay, I'm not typing anything, and it has started to type the whole post. Congratulations on incorporating visualization and mindfulness into the speaking routine, Raj. It's amazing how powerful the mind can be in preparing us for success. Personally, I find deep breathing and positive self-talk to be incredibly helpful in tackling anxiety before speaking in public. Wishing you continued success with your speaking engagements. I'm done. Whole of AI read this whole post. He's talking about anxiety probably. It understood, and it came up with this beautiful comment for me. If you want to make changes, you can make changes, or you can simply post it and kaboom. Insane in the chat if you think this was insane. One tap, read the post, commented just for you in an insightful way. That is the power of AI with Engage AI. How many of you want to create images using AI right now? How many of you want to create images using AI right now? And that too for free. All right. Looks like there are a lot of people in there. You see, image creation is very, very powerful. You can create images using DALL-E on ChatGPT if you have the paid version. But I wanted to show, or you can use something like a Midjourney, which is very, very powerful, but it is only paid. So I wanted to show you something which is free. And the tool is called Leonard. It is very, very powerful. I've signed up for it with the free version, and I'll show you what it can do. I can simply create new images. And it's already showing. These are all the images that I've created using AI, by the way. Look at this cat in a tuxedo. Elon Musk looking like a rapper, right? I've done a lot of this AI. All of these are AI generated image. Let's create one. Okay. Let's say Mark Zuckerberg in an Indian attire in an Indian wedding. I just typed what I want. I clicked on generate. It takes about 15-20 seconds. You can see it is loading. And boom, drop a boom in the chat. Look at this. Obviously, it is not incredibly perfect because, I'm using the free version of it. If you take the paid version, looks like Modi ji also sneaked into this picture. But just with that, you explain what you want, just put it on the text and you'll get it. Yes, Ambani's wedding. Right? And that is how you can generate images for free using AI. You will get all the prompts, my friend, all the prompts you will get. Don't worry about it. Right? Now, did you know you can make AI, use AI so that you can speak in not 10, but 20 different languages? Let me show you the proof. Okay. I use a tool called as HeyGen, and let me show you the proof, live proof of me talking in multiple languages. Okay. Look at this, me speaking in Spanish.
En India me fui y el trabajo al que debía unirme no existe. Hace aproximadamente un año perdí mi trabajo 2 veces, ambas veces. No participé en eso. Decidí descansar 2 años. Mi vida.
The beauty of this is that not that I'm only speaking in Spanish, but my lip sync is also matching, and it actually sounds like me to a little. I cannot say that it's not me. If I would hear this, I would say it is me. And look at me speaking German.
In Indien war ich, aber mein geplanter Job existiert nicht mehr. Vor einem Jahr habe ich 2 Jahre Pause. Leben, herausfinden, was jetzt tun. So habe ich es gemacht.
Guys, drop a comment crazy if you think this is crazy. AI did this. AI did this. And it's my own video, right? All I have to do is upload a video here, select the language that I want out of the big list that is mentioned here, and just click on translate this video, and you're done in like 10 minutes. And now you can speak in 10 languages. And this is how it looks already. That's the whole point. Imagine how crazy it will look 2 years from here. It's getting better and better, right? It is not in a lot of languages. No, Indian language is not there yet. It only has Tamil, Hindi. Those are the only 2 Indian languages covered right now, but I'm sure they're adding more. And we use a tool called as HeyGen here. You can see this HeyGen Labs. I'm going to share links of all these tools. You don't have to worry. Next, I want to show you a way on how you can convert text. Yes, just text into a fully blown video with voiceover, with visuals, with video edited all together. That too for free. If you do the free one, it comes with a watermark. If you pay, the watermark goes away. But the tool that we're going to use for this is called as InVideo. Again, I'm using the free version here. Once I log in, right? This is InVideo, guys, InVideo AI. Again, a very powerful tool. It is made in India. It's created by an Indian founder, a good friend of mine. But it's a very, very powerful tool, one of the most popular tools right now. You can just explain what a video you want. Create a video on how Mark Zuckerberg is losing the game of AI to Sam Altman. That's the topic that you want to create a video on. It will do its own research. It'll do everything. I just have to click generate video. And you can see this. It read the topic. Right now, what it will do is it will go and read up articles on the internet. It go and understand what all is mentioned about something like this on the internet. And after once that is all of that is done, it will start generating a video for you. By the way, as it is analyzing right now, it takes about 15 minutes to generate the video. I'll quickly go to history and I'll show you something. This is something that was created using the same process, right? I'll show you that as this is doing its job. Looks like the tool is a little slow, so I'm going to just do a quick refresh. Just give it a while. Meanwhile, let's come back to this and do like a... Actually, we got this any which way, so it's fine. Let's go back here. It's a little slow today. I don't know why. I think a bunch of tools are slow. I'm just gonna do a refresh again. If it doesn't work, we'll move on. But looks like it's slightly slow today. Let me see something else. If this is working. Yeah, so that's exactly what I was thinking, because even stuck right now. Back to this again. Explore yourself. It creates beautiful videos for you on the go. And that is the tool. Now, I told you I want to show you something that is going to be absolutely insane, right? And that is, you can do things like magic with audio, video, and everything around it as well. And like you can also generate music for free. You can generate raps for free. You can create videos for free. And I also made a promise towards the end that will blow your mind. But guys, as we stand here today, right? I've just covered all the 20 things that I've promised you to cover in this workshop, right? But I'll show you these two more things, and I want to teach you a lot more things as well. How many of you want to learn a lot more? More in the chat. More in the chat. But before we get there, I have a few questions for you. And I want to talk about the future as well, right? Let's talk about the future first. People are actually paranoid right now, and they should be, because people will not lose jobs to AI, but people will lose jobs to those people who know how to use AI. And I'm glad thousands of people have attended this session to learn exactly that. Learn how to use AI. It's very, very important, or else it will get to a point where people will lose jobs. And it's not me saying. Forbes has an article on this, how AI will get you fired if you don't know how to use it. And I'm glad all of you people are here learning about it. So I want to talk a little bit about future. 2 to 3 years from here, what's going to happen? You see, every tool of tomorrow will be powered using AI. You need to know the language on how to speak with AI, how you can get the most out of AI, and that is very important. And the best part is AI is right now in a very early phase and it's evolving very rapidly. Early adopters are gonna get insane benefits out of it. So how does a future employee look like? A future employee, that is 2 to 3 years from now, people will be able to do more work in less time. Don't you guys think after you've learned everything today, you will be more empowered to be able to do more? Drop a comment more in the chat. You will be able to do way more in less time. Not just that, you need less people to do the same overall work. If something needed like 10 people, now it can be done with 2 or 3 people. Do you guys agree? Agree in the chat. That's the whole point. So people will lose jobs because those 2 people are the ones who will win eventually, are the ones who are able to pick up this skill and are able to outrank other people in there, right? And on top of that, world will predominantly move towards generalists. People who have multiple skills. Today there are different jobs: marketing, product, designer, engineer, all of this. But tomorrow, I believe there will be only 1 or 2 kind of people who are majorly generalist. Even if you're a product manager, you know how to do designing, you know how to do marketing, you know how to do some level of tech and everything around it. So one person will be able to do a job of multiple people, and they will be called as super generalists. And sadly, because of this, less people will make more money. So I promise more. Let me know in the chat. 10x, 5x, 15x, 20x, what x? I want you to drop it in the chat. How better do you feel right now? Amazing, amazing. I'm so happy that all of you guys are super excited about it. And I know, like I told you, there will be few people who already know a few of the things, which is fine. I can't do justice to everyone, right? Awesome. Now, how many of you want to become 100x version of yourselves? Drop a comment 100x in the chat. How many of you want to become 100x versions of yourself? Wow. That energy is fascinating. Awesome. So guys, I have something very cool to share with you. I'm going to take 10 minutes for this, right? After this 10 minutes are over, I'm going to get into showing you the full roadmap of how to become a 100x version of yourself as well. There's a lot of teaching left after this. And I also told you I'm going to show you something that's going to blow your mind. That is rap songs and videos and everything around it. I'm going to show all of that. Something that I didn't think of covering that. I thought I'll wrap this up, but a lot of people want to learn more, which is great. But I need your permission to take you through something that we have built. Can I do it? Can I have your permission? Yes, in the chat. And I'm going to show you an incredible program that we have built, which I'm sure will help a lot of you people. Thank you so much. Let me go through that quickly. Obviously, right? Everything that I've told you so far, I've committed and delivered already. I told you towards the end, I'm going to talk about the program. Now I'm saying after I talk about the program, I'm going to still teach you. And I'm going to teach you something that's going to blow your mind even further. And that is what I'm going to talk about. We at Growth School have worked with the best folks in the world to build something that can make you truly the top 1%, right? Introducing the ultimate generative AI bundle by Growth School. Super duper excited for this. And let me show you what is in there. I'm so confident about this. I can tell you for a fact, it is the most advanced generative AI program ever created. How I can say it? Because we have spent tens of thousands of dollars buying out every course out there just to make sure we are not missing out on anything. Nothing even comes close to this. So who is this program for that we have built, the bundle? If you're someone who wants to automate repetitive and boring tasks and spend time doing things that are more important. If you're a freelancer or a business owner who wants to run your business on autopilot. If you're someone who wants to simplify your work and save tens of hours. If you're someone who wants to do research faster and be able to analyze data and AI and Excel in just for a few seconds. If you're someone who's a content creator who wants to create content on email, social media, and everything around it. If you're a founder who wants to be able to unlock himself and unlock their teams to do 10x more. Anyone who is super aspirational, anyone who wants to be future-proof and become a 100x version of yourself, this program is for you. And here is everything that it comes with. You know, when we were designing this, we thought, we actually created a lot of programs, right? And we realized that just one program will not be fitting in. So we created a bunch of programs and we said, that is what needs to be done for you people, right? The first program is the Generative AI Masterclass. Here, in this, you learn the foundation of generative AI. A lot of people think, I know how to use ChatGPT, so I know how generative AI works. Nope, you don't. And it is very important for you to know how things work. You need to understand the science behind it. What is the GPT? What does a transformer even mean? What does a token mean? How does it work? There is something 10 times more powerful than ChatGPT that is called as OpenAI Playground. Do you know about it? Have you experimented with large language models? Have you decoded functions? Do you understand probability distribution and how it works? All of these aspects are something that you need to know. You know, for you to be able to hack AI, to make it work for you, you need to know how things work. And you don't need to be a developer for this. It is very, very, very important because you know what? Everybody in the world knows how to use basic ChatGPT. If you know that, that is not enough. You need to know how it works so that you can make it work better than anyone else. And that is what we cover in this course, which is the Generative AI Masterclass. We don't stop there. The next course that I'm going to talk about is prompt engineering. Prompt engineering is that way where you can, it's a language of speaking to a large language model or a generative AI model, right? It could be any of them. And there, you know, it separates people who know prompt engineering and don't know prompt engineering, because prompt engineering is the #1 skill that you need to learn to stay ahead of the game. So everything that we cover here is input, output instructions, prompting 101, and also some prompting techniques. Only the top 1% 1% people are aware of. That is tree of thought prompting, chain of thought prompting, RCG framework, comparative prompting, fill in the blank prompting, perspective prompting, constructive criticism prompting, all of those things. There was a reason why I was able to do so many things all by myself, because I understand prompting, I understand how AI works. But then I give you access to one more course, which is the ultimate content creation mastery. What is inside of this? I'll teach you how to create personalized emails using AI. I'll teach you how you can scale generating cover letters. I can teach you how you can automate your workflow for content creation. Imagine this: you found a tweet, you loved it, you like on that tweet, automatically AI will read that tweet in the background, rewrite that tweet in a different way and post it on your Twitter, and also expand that tweet into a LinkedIn post and post it on your LinkedIn all automatically. What did you do? You just like the tweet. How can you set up this automation is something that will teach you. How can you build amazing ad creatives or posters using AI, which will blow people's mind? How can you create mockups using AI? How to create stunning websites using AI? How can you create SEO driven content using AI? How can you write email using AI? How can you create courses using AI? How can you create stunning Instagram reels using AI, YouTube using AI, LinkedIn post using AI? Everything around the world of content, AI and automation, we will be teaching you in this course. The next course that we created, I just showed you Leonard AI. That is probably 0.5% of what you can do with image and video generation using AI. Now, a lot of people might be like, Vaibhav, I don't care about images. I don't use it. You need to, because I told you, everybody has to be generalist. I create all my images while I have a team because I can, and that enables me to do what I want. Right? And that is what we're going to cover in this image generation mastery. What are we going to cover here? I'm going to teach you, we go way beyond tools right now, right? Instead, not just Leonard, we go into Midjourney, Stable Diffusion, Runway ML, DALL-E, Sora as it comes down, and everything around it, so that you can build some crazy, stunning creatives, creatives using AI, right? This is something that's going to absolutely blow your mind. Finally, I give you one more course, which is very close to my heart, and it's called the AI Automation Mastery. Here, I teach you how you can automate your life. How can AI, today, we used a replying tool. We had to click on buttons, go there and check and everything. What if I tell you, I've created automations. Every day I get hundreds of emails, right? And I don't have the time to go through the emails. I often lose on emails. So I've created an AI bot using automation without writing a single line of code, by the way. I don't write code. I'm a no-coder, right? It's very easy, very step-by-step, fundamental first principles thinking. Every time there's an email that comes in, AI reads that email first and automatically rates that email from a scale of 1 to 10 on how important that email is to be addressed right then and there. If it is a very important email, let's say an investor emailed me, I check my email once in 2 days or 3 days. But let's say important email came which is time sensitive or coming from an important person. AI can understand that. And if an important email comes, AI automatically sends a message to my Slack or my WhatsApp saying there's an important message from your investor, important email from your investor. Check out your email. Here's the link. And I go there. But if there's an email that is not so important and I think it doesn't need my attention, it will automatically read that email, reply that email automatically on my behalf. And if it thinks that there are some emails that I need to look at later, but I don't have the time, it will automatically create automatic replies for it and keep it ready. So that when I go into my email, I just can go into drafts and just click one button and I can send emails. All of this using automation. This is just one example. Imagine I told you, right? You can apply for jobs. To apply for jobs, you need resumes, you need cover letters, which are personalized and customized. What if I tell you, I'll teach you an automation here where, every time, let's say you are looking for a marketing job, every time there's a new marketing job that is open on LinkedIn, this AI tool will automatically get that AI job into a Google Sheet, read that job description, rewrite your resume completely and paste it on the Google Sheet, rewrite the cover letter completely, paste on the Google Sheet. Not just that, it will also find the email ID of the person who is recruiting and will put it on the Google Sheet. And it will also automatically write a cold email, which is super personalized, and keep it ready. Whenever you're ready, you just click on one button. It will be able to apply for jobs. It will be able to send emails to the recruiters, all using automation. And there are a bunch of 15 different automations that I teach you. But more importantly, I teach you the power of how you can build these automations yourself using powerful tools like Zapier and Make. Right? So that is what I'll be covering here. In fact, a lot of people requested us saying that Vaibhav, our company has Copilot. Can you also give us access, teach us Copilot? So we got someone from Microsoft to teach you how you can master Copilot for efficiency inside of your Google Sheets, Excel, Google Docs, and every other workplace that you use, all using automation. And finally, data analysis is one more course that we have created. Again, this is data analysis without writing code using AI. You don't know how to use SQL? No problem. You don't know how to write Python? No problem. You don't know how to do visualization? No problem. You don't know how to use Excel formulas? No problem. All of that is covered in depth in this extensive course on data analysis using AI. And finally, we are building one more. So guys, what happens is we keep creating courses on topics, and when we keep trying to giving more and more value. So this is a course that is coming in that is automating job flow using LinkedIn and AI, where we'll teach you how to automate everything using AI. For every course that you do, you'll get an exclusive certificate signed by the best mentors for you so that you can use them to put it on LinkedIn and everywhere else, right? Also, you get live Q&A sessions every 2 weeks so that you can clear your doubts. You know what? When you're doing all of this, there are so many ideas, so many problem statements, so many places where you get stuck. We want to unstuck you. So every 2 weeks, there's a live session with the top mentors who are the best who's of the world, working in the best companies, doing AI stuff, doing no-code stuff. They're going to come teach you new things that are coming up as well, which is not covered in the content, and also clear all your doubts. So you will have a mentor by you teaching. These are not some random Tom, Dick, and Harry, best of the people to come and teach you. And I also do a bunch of Q&As for you. So what's covered in the whole structure? You get recorded lessons. You can watch it at your own pace. You can spend a couple of hours a week and learn and level up. Live sessions every 2 weeks to get unstuck. You get certifications and everything. And also we do a personalized onboarding. Now, what is the price of these courses, right? For example, prompt engineering, we price at 30K. Content creation mastery is 35. Image generation is 39K. Automating AI no-code approach is 25K. Microsoft Copilot is about 25K. In fact, we set it for more than 1 lakh to corporates. Advanced data insights about 25,000. 2 Q&As per month for 1 full year. 2,000 rupees a Q&A. That's again 24,000. If I put everything together, that's worth 2 lakhs. But we have done something absolutely incredible for the first 20 people who are going to come in today, joining this program. I know there are a bunch of people, so it's going to sell out fast. I'm going to tell you this before I share the price. It's going to be mind-blowing. So get ready for this. All right. But before I say that, I quickly wanted to 1 second. Before I say that, I wanted to launch a poll, and I wanted to check what you guys think of everything that you just saw. How much should we price this? How much should be the price of this bundle? It's worth 2 lakhs, like you can see on this slide, if I put everything together. But how much should I price this? Go ahead, guys. I'm going to give you 10 more seconds. And guys, in next 5 minutes, I'm going to start teaching again. So stick around. All right. I got about 50% of people sharing this. And here are the results, right? 42 people say it should be 1 lakh plus, 41 people say 75K plus, 96 people say 50K plus, 465 people say 25K plus, and there are 82 people who are saying I'm not interested or whatever, which is fair, which is fine, right? Guys, we are trying to do the best we can. As a result, we have put all these courses together with the Q&A for a super special price for the first 20 people at 14,999. All inclusive, no GST, no additional cost, nothing. 14,999, all inclusive. You pay 14,999 and you get access to all of these courses. Mic drop. What we are trying to do here is my team will share the payment link very, very soon in the chat. There are 20 seats left, right? The special price is valid for the first 20 people. And right after that, after the 20 seats are over, you will still be able to grab it at a special price of 39,000 rupees for the next 5 users, right? That is what it is right here. And why do we do what we do here? Why are we doing what we are doing here? Why did we merge all of these things together at one place? The reason is very, very, very simple. Our idea was to give you everything possible so that you can level up. And that is what we have done here. So guys, we have 20 seats. Go ahead, grab the program if you want to. And also what we have done is to make it easy for you. What we have done is we said, you know what, a lot of people might not be able to pay right away, right? So we said, how about you pay 5,000 rupees to block your seat? right? So as you click on the link, you will see this. There is something called as premium. There's something called as starter. I'm going to talk about starter very, very soon. If you click on premium, you can either pay the full amount of 14,999 or you can pay 5,000 rupees to block your seat. You can do any of them. Grab on in and get in first 20 seats. I know for a fact it's going to fly, but after that, you can pay 39,000 rupees for the next 50 seats as well. Right. But before that, before I go more, right, I wanted to make it even more sweeter, because what is the best we can do for our Indian consumers? Right. This is a special price for Indian consumers only, guys. Internationally, we sell the same for $2,500. Right. If you've attended any of our international programs, you would know how much we price this at. So you will also get Speak to Influence, which is by Raj Shamani, a very dear friend of mine, has over 5 million followers. We sell this course for 10,000 rupees today. It's a course on how you can communicate like a boss. Very, very important skill in the world of AI. Webflow Mastery, so you can learn how to build no-code websites like a pro. It's done by Keshav. He is definitely one of the best no-code trainers and also creator who has worked with best of the brands. We have this course available on our platform for 10,000 rupees, but you'll get this as a bonus. You also get the Growth Hacking Mastery. What is the Growth Hacking Mastery? This is the course where I teach you the mindset of growth hacking on how you can break things and grow faster. Right? And this is a course that we sell today at 9,999, and you get this course as a bonus for free. We don't stop there. We thought Excel is very important, and we have created a course on Excel as well, which is by Harish, who was the head of analytics for Unacademy. We also have Twitter Growth Mastery. Twitter Growth Mastery is crazy because I thought everybody should leverage X right now. And we had created a brilliant course with Harsh when it was Twitter. And we thought we should give access to all of you people this as well. It's 12,999 is what we sell today. And you guys get it for free as a bonus. So not just prompt engineering, ultimate content creation, expertise in image generation, automation using AI, data analysis using AI, and mastering and the Q&As. We are also getting a communication mastery by Raj, Webflow course, growth hacking course, Twitter growth course, and also MS Excel, Microsoft Excel course. All of them coming in as bonus for you for the same price of 14,999 plus GST. And if you are an international user, you will have to pay a slightly higher price, that is $249. Okay, that is how much international users will have to pay who are in this session. I'm assuming most of you guys are Indians. That's why you get the special price, right? Now, like I said, the first 20 people, we wanted to make it absolutely mind-blowing. You're getting all these courses, that is great. I thought, what more can I give you to make it even more sweet? It should be like, this is a no-brainer. And I wanted to make it very, very special for the first 20 people, right? What are we doing here? You guys are going to get a Telegram bot powered by ChatGPT 4. You see, ChatGPT 4 is a paid tool. I wanted to make it free for all of you people. So we built a ChatGPT bot on Telegram, which is powered by GPT 3.5 and GPT 4. You guys will get access for 1 year for free, worth 10,000 rupees. We have also partnered with Outskill, so that you guys can get access to 1 year of Outskill subscription worth about 8,000 rupees for free, where you'll get access to thousands of workshops on marketing, product design, audiobooks, guides, and whatnot. Right? Next is, you guys saw what Numerous is. Numerous AI is this powerful tool that I just spoke about, right? If I go and check out Numerous again, this tool will cost you $200 if you pay for the paid version for 1 year. Okay. And we are giving you this tool for free for 1 year. The whole tool, Numerous, you will get for free for 1 full year. So you don't have to pay. This will cost you about $250 if you go and pay for it. And also, you guys will get 1 year free access to Simplified's AI Writer. Now, I already showed you what Simplified is, right? If you go and buy this tool, you go to the AI Writer, you can see this, it's $11 a month. And you are getting this tool for free for 1 full year, which is worth about 14,000 rupees, just the tool. You guys are going to get all these mega bonuses for free as you are part of this program. Right? So this is everything that you guys are getting, guys. There are 2 payment links that are shared. One is an Indian payment link and one is an international payment link. This is an international payment link, by the way. If you go here, you'll go to Stripe. So Stripe is international. And then you have here the different link for India. You can grab it there as well. Right? So basically, this is what we have created for you guys all together for 14,999 rupees plus GST. I will strongly recommend to go and grab this. If you want, you can pay a full fee, you can pay a partial fee to block your seats. And like I said, we created 2 variations of this program. You can choose as per your requirements. One is a premium, which is 14,999, where you get access to everything, the growth bundle, 2 live calls, like 1 full year of access, 6+ bonuses, 1,000+ workshops about skill, and 4 crazy bonuses. But if you're taking the starter, which is slightly cheaper, which is 9,999, all inclusive, here you get access to the course for 1 year. And you will not get updates. But in the premium, you guys will get updates. You guys will get bonuses. You guys will get everything else. But the starter has only those 6 courses, self-paced, no Q&A, access for 1 year without any updates. That is exactly where we are standing today, right? So this program has been taken by over 30 countries, folks from 30 countries, and 5,000+ learners have taken this program in the last 5 months. So this is something that has been happening. And here is the quick final setup for this. I don't even know how many seats are left. So go ahead and grab it. I also have been getting messages that it's getting stuck. So don't worry about it. Go ahead and grab it. If you can't pay the full amount, pay the partial amount. Premium, starter, both the plans are right here. In premium, we have tried to make it extremely crazy so that a lot of you guys can get access to the best of the things, right? Awesome. So with that being said,
sorry to cut you there. I think we have elapsed with the 20 seats that we've sold, but I'm receiving a lot of messages on WhatsApp as well.
Are you saying 20 seats are gone already?
Yes, yes.
Okay. Then we can reset the price to 39,000 now. Okay, you know what? Let me just quickly check. Folks, is there anyone who's still keen to grab in? I can extend it for a few more minutes. Anyone who's still keen to grab in, drop a me in the chat. Okay, looks like there are a bunch of people who are coming in here. All right, cool. I think we're going to do that. Let's just extend it for because you know what? Let's extend it for the next 15 minutes as I'm teaching so that people can get access to the special prize as well. Let's extend it for the next 15 minutes as well. Or let's extend for next 15 seats. So people can grab it. I see a lot of messages anyways coming in. All right, guys. And team, you can keep updating us in the chat and let us know if it is sold out as well, so people know. Anyways, guys, the links will stop working if it's getting sold out. So that's fine. Moving on. You see, irrespective of you take the bundle or not, I'm also getting messages for India. So Bhajwash, do share the international link as well. India link and international link as well. Okay. Irrespective you take the bundle or not, I want everyone to know the roadmap to become the top 1% when it comes to generative AI. This is what I wanted to share. So if you take the program, obviously you will get it. You will learn everything. But even if you don't take the program, I would like for you guys to get an idea so that you can maybe try to learn it yourself. It will take you time because I've been learning this for like good 2 years right now. It's going to take time. There is no 2 ways around it. But I want to give you the full roadmap. Because if you're not using the AI tools in your workflow, it's going to replace you. And I don't want that to happen. Guys, my team is getting a lot of messages. They're selling. Grab it, guys. The links are here. Please grab it. I don't want to get distracted. I want to teach. Okay, let's get in there. So I will tell you the exact roadmap on how you can go from beginner to intermediate to advanced in generative AI. You guys ready? Drop a comment. Let's go in the chat. Let's go in the chat, guys. If you guys are ready to learn the exact roadmap. Brilliant. All right. Look, I just saw a message of someone saying that, oh, Vaibhav, so you did all of this so that you can sell us a course. I want to make a few things very clear. I really like people who are positive-minded. You came in for the workshop. I told you I will teach you on the landing page. We promised you we will show you 10 things. In the workshop, I ended up teaching you 20 things. And I also told you towards the end, I'm going to talk about the program with your permission. You guys gave me the permission. I talk about the program. Sorry, I took 5 minutes more, right? But I did that. And on top of that, I want to give you the full roadmap here so that you can do it yourself. And I'm committing to teaching you 3x, 5x more than what I've committed. Guys, is it unfair to run a business? You guys tell me. Do you think when you are paying, when people pay, like people have paid about 1,000 rupees for this workshop, right? Do you think that will allow us to run this program as it is? Do you think we can acquire cost of users through that? We have to do one more program so that we can cover our cost and not run in losses. There's a business that we need to operate. That's why I gave my best to give you the highest amount of value that I can. And then I took your permission and took your 15 minutes. I'm sorry if somebody felt bad, but this is the best we can do. Guys, does that sound fair? Does that sound fair on what we have done? Awesome. Thank you, guys. Thank you. I appreciate it. All right. I don't want to get demotivated. I want to go in and teach you. Okay. Guys, all the links will be shared. By the way, a few people are asking, can you share the links? All the links will be shared with you people over email and WhatsApp. This is an updated workshop. I was working on this workshop like 5 minutes before I started the workshop. My team is collating all of this into a Notion doc, and we will share that with you over email and WhatsApp. Maybe in like next 3-4 hours. So don't worry about it. You'll get everything on your email inbox. All the links, all the prompts, everything will be shared with you. Okay, let's right now jump into this madness of how we go from beginner to intermediate to advanced, right? See, when I talk about beginner skill doesn't mean we'll teach you how to use ChatGPT, because I believe that ChatGPT is not even beginner mode. People say, right, I keep saying this, people say that, oh, I know how to talk to ChatGPT. I know everything. You don't know shit, my friend. There's a lot that you need to know to stay ahead. Everybody knows what you know. My dad knows how to use ChatGPT. Doesn't mean he's an AI expert. You have to be one. And the beginner skill is also not ChatGPT. You actually have to learn things on what works behind, because ChatGPT is a bare minimum skill right now. So I'm not going to talk about ChatGPT. I'm talking about what is your approach should be as a beginner who's getting started. You have to learn how large language models work. You have to apply based on what you learned on how a large language model work, and then use the above knowledge to use applications like a top 1%. What do I mean by that? Let me tell you. You need to know how a large language model work. What is a LLM? What is the science behind it? What is a transformer? What does GPT actually mean? You keep seeing this word tokens, AI tokens. What do they mean? How can I measure them? Why does it matter to me? How can I calculate the probability distribution? How is it able to predict? How is generative AI able to predict what is coming in? You need to learn all of this. And this is not coding. This is fundamental learning. And you need to learn so that you can leverage generative AI, any large language model tomorrow, not ChatGPT, anything that comes out tomorrow, to its fullest. Very, very, very important skill. And this is what you should start if you're today starting to learn generative AI. Next, you have to master something called as OpenAI Playground. Now, let me quickly close out all the links. Just give me a second. And let me actually show you, you know what? Let me actually show you what an OpenAI Playground is. You see, a lot of people think that I know ChatGPT, I know Gemini, I know Claude, I know these models, and that is enough. You know, all of these models work on top of a technology, which is basically GPT or any other model like Anthropic or whatever, right? And they have something called as Playground, which is 10 times more powerful. And if you're learning how to leverage it, you can get 10x better results, right? And how do you access OpenAI Playground? You go to openai.com, quickly log into it. And there is something called as API here. You don't go to ChatGPT. This is what kiddos do. You go to API, and here there is something called as Playground. When I tap on this, right, there are 3 options for this: chat, assistance, complete. When I go to chat, look at this. There's a user, and there's a message, and there's a system, right? Here, this is just how the interface that you're used to, chat and message, but there is something called a system where I can tell what kind of assistant you are. Here, I can literally tell ChatGPT, you are a bot to generate tweets only, right? That is what the bot is. Now, once I've done that, right, I can simply click on add message and say, write a tweet on Gen AI as a joke. When I do this and click a submit, you'll see this bot. Why didn't AI break up with its computer? It found a better bite elsewhere. Anyways, you see, based on the system prompt, I'm able to create bots accordingly on this. And not just that, I mean, there's so much, like I have like a lot of content on this, on how you can leverage this. There's so many other features that you could never see on ChatGPT. These are what is defining what quality of outcomes you get on a daily basis. This is what defines it, right? So there is something called as temperature. There's something called as maximum length. There's something called as top P. There's frequency penalty. There's presence penalty. When you play with all these parameters, that's when you leverage AI to the fullest. And this is just chat. In the same way, we have something called as assistants, where you can create assistants. There's something called as complete, which is a legacy model of ChatGPT. You can select multiple models here and play with them. You have to leverage and understand power of each of this parameter for you to be able to leverage generative AI to its fullest. Okay. Like I said, this is how the playground looks like. Now that you learned how a large language model works, what are the functions, it's time to apply all of that. Now that you've learned all of this, you go deep down into all these interfaces of ChatGPT, Claude, and all of this. Work on something called as custom instructions, right? You can set up custom instructions. You can use extensions. You can use GPTs. You can do a deep down on Copilot, and you can build things around it. So you need to know how to do it for you, how things work for you to be able to pull off all of this. And that's exactly why we built the Generative AI Masterclass, teaching you all of this bit by bit so that you can learn. And like I told you, this is the beginner level stuff. This is what beginner level is. ChatGPT is not beginner level. ChatGPT is kiddo level, according to me. And once you have the skills, you can actually build applications like this. That is how to write a full book in 30 minutes using AI. Because you know how a large language model works, you can build a workflow to do that. So how do I do it? Let's say I want to write a book on prompt AI. So I ask ChatGPT to give me book suggestions. Once I come up with a book suggestion, I use that book suggestion to create an outline using ChatGPT. Once I've got the outline of the book, I paste it on Google Doc, pick up each of the chapters, and I ask ChatGPT to break them down even further with custom prompts. It breaks them down enough for even further with custom prompts. I start making documentation of that. And then I ask ChatGPT to keep expanding each of the lessons while remembering what it has already spoken before. This way, you can literally build a full book in like 30 minutes. And we literally teach you this in the main course, obviously, but this is how you can do it yourself as well if you don't take the main course. How you can make AI write exactly like you. Let me show you something, which is, I'm sure is going to blow your mind, right? Because people think they know everything, I want to show you what it is possible. I've built something called as the viral LinkedIn bot, okay? And there's a picture of mine. And this bot is only for me, by the way. It's created inside of ChatGPT. What does it do? I have taught it on how to write exactly like me if I give a topic to it. What do I mean by that? Let's say I found an incredible YouTube video. Okay, let's say one of my favorite channels is Polymatter. So I go to Polymatter, right? Let's say this, I want to create a blog article on, let's say this, why 75% of Indian women are unemployed. Okay, I want to create a LinkedIn post on this. I copy this YouTube article, go to something called as YouTubeTranscript.com, which is a free tool. Okay, YouTube transcript. If I copy the link of this URL and click on go, right, I get the transcript of
This is new.
I get the transcript of the whole video right here. I can simply copy this transcript, come back to this bot that I created, and I've written, there are two ways of doing this. One is that it can convert a YouTube transcript into a LinkedIn post in my style, or it can create a LinkedIn post on any topic I want to give. So I said, I will send you the transcript here. It says, sure. I just paste the transcript and click on the send button and look at that LinkedIn post. This is in the language that I write. It's my own style. If you're following me on LinkedIn, you can see this. I use emojis. I use short sentences. I get to the point very quickly. And that's exactly why a lot of my posts actually go viral. And I've taught ChatGPT on how to write like me. And with just a YouTube video, I was able to convert it not just to some LinkedIn post, but a LinkedIn post like me. And you can build bots like this and use insane research tools like Perplexity, Grok, Copilot, Gemini to make it even more crazy. This is what I'm talking about, right? This is how I built this bot, right? I pulled up content from LinkedIn, Instagram, and Twitter. I sent all of that content to ChatGPT and asked it to analyze and give me a base prompt. I used that base prompt to build a custom GPT, and there you go. You see those incredible results right there. Guys, drop an insane in the chat if you think what you just saw is insane. That is the power, my friends. That is the power of what we can right? Now, SEO and AI and website. Imagine you want to build a chatbot where you have a website and you want, when someone comes on your website, if they have doubts and queries or anything, you want a AI chatbot to answer them like a human. And it can, right? You have to build your knowledge base, write your base prompt again using prompt engineering. Once you have done that, you have to try it on ChatGPT to see if you're able to get response or not. Once you're done with that, you have to pick a tool for this. Like you can use an intercom, which is very expensive, or you can also go into something like Chatbase, right? Build a tool like that, refine it using the tool, and finally deploy that on your website. So that tomorrow, if someone has a question, doubt, or anything, AI can respond to your customers, not you. And I have friends who are running companies who have replaced 15, 20, 30 customer success executives with an AI bot and is able to answer. And you can build that too. And I teach all of this in the main program. In fact, a lot of people say, Webhub, how can we create plagiarism-free content, which I can put it on SEO and AI cannot detect it, right? You can do that as well, but you just cannot go to ChatGPT and say, give me an SEO article. That is not right. There is a method to the madness, and we teach you there. First, you have to identify the keywords, and then your job is to create an outline for the article. How will you create an outline for the article? The best way to create an outline for the article is by looking at what are the top 10 articles that are doing really well. You have to go through those articles to create an outline, and you can use a tool like Surfer SEO or Phrase to create an outline. And then you do something called as a multi-shot prompting so that you get the best outline out there. And using that outline, you build a custom GPT, which writes like you, which has a custom knowledge base so that you can create something unique and give that outline. And it gives you a full-blown article, which is unique to you, cannot be detected by AI, and it is plagiarism-free. So guys, I thought this is very, very powerful. And we keep learning things like this because we apply all of this at Growth School today. And that's exactly why I created these courses. The Growth Hacking Mastery enables you with the mindset on how you can learn, how you can think like this. These are all workflows that I have created. They don't exist. I have created these workflows, and I want you to be able to create those workflows as well. And that's why we are creating this courses, right? And that's exactly why we have created this Ultimate Content Generation Mastery, Twitter Growth Mastery, and Growth Hacking Mastery, so that you can do this yourself as well. But here, we are just done with the beginner approach. Now we have to go into intermediate. This was beginner, by the way. Now we go into intermediate. Now, what do we do in intermediate? You see, the most critical skill to be a top 1% professional is that you learn how to be a rockstar prompt engineer. You know, there are people who are cracking 1.5, 2 crore jobs. And by the way, when I say prompt engineering, it's not about writing code. It's writing plain English, but writing it in a way that AI can understand what you're saying and it can give you great outcomes. Prompt engineering is going to be the #1 skill very, very soon. And if you're able to learn this, you will have a great future, irrespective you want to become a prompt engineer or not, right? And you have to learn the art of prompting. Take a screenshot of this if you're not taking the program. It will take you. See, the reason why we created this program is that you don't spend 1 year learning things, but you actually learn everything in a few weeks. Because everything that I'm teaching, I have been learning myself from the internet and by working with a lot of phenomenal mentors out there, right? And that is what we are putting out there. So take a screenshot and try to figure it out yourself, but please learn. That's my only request. You take the program or don't take the program, please learn. This is how a tree of thought prompting structure looks like. This is how a chain of thought prompting structure looks like, right? And these are everything that we cover in the prompt engineering, the masterclass, where you can become like the top 1% prompt engineer right after this course. And then you have to go advanced into deep dives of ChatGPT vision, custom GPTs, data visualization, and everything around it as well. That will make you a true generalist, give you a power of 10 in you. That is 1, right? And of course, for you to become a data savvy person, you need to learn Excel, SQL, Python, Power BI, and all of that. But we teach you how you can do all of this using AI. And that's exactly why we created the Excel Mastery and the Advanced Data Insights without code. And guys, let me tell you this, please level up your data skills. Please do. It's very, very, very important. So please do it. Right? With that being said, you see, we didn't want to just show, or we don't want to stop just with text. We go beyond. We want to go beyond and make you get creative as well. And that's exactly why you need to learn tools like Stable Diffusion, DALL-E, Runway ML, Tomorrow, Sora is going to come in, AI for 3D videos, and all these powerful tools so that you're not only stuck mid-journey, so that you're not only stuck with content, but also are able to do visual generation. Again, this is, guys, nothing is rocket science. It takes you time to test, experiment what works, what doesn't. And I truly believe if you guys are curious enough, you'll be able to learn this without any guidance as well, right? And these are some phenomenal sample images that I have generated using Midjourney. This is how a stable diffusion dream studio looks like. And you can generate crazy videos, engaging videos using AI as well, right? So moving on, how many of you have seen
Hey,
OpenAI Sora?
Vaibhav, sorry to cut you there. The few more seats that we opened have also been sold out, which means we
Yeah,
are not.
you know what? Let's do one thing, Bhardwaj. Let's extend this till the program is over because people are still learning. I didn't think that it'll get sold out so fast. People are still learning. So I want them to have the opportunity to grab it. Though you will have to go and talk to the partners for the tools and get more licenses from them. But
Yeah, well, I think that will be a pain task. Sure, I'll look into it and open more seats.
yeah, just let's keep it till the end and so that we are not bothering people. I want them to focus. I don't want them to be jumping around. So let's just keep it till the end and we'll shut the links down once the session is over. Yeah. Thanks, man. Yeah. So guys, I don't know how many of you guys have seen Sora, right? How many of you have come across Sora? Drop a me in the chat. Let's see how many of you been on top of the game. Drop a me in the chat. Quickly, guys. There's still thousands of people on this call. Be superb. Awesome. For all the people who have not seen Sora, it's mind-blowing. This is Sora, by the way. It's not open yet, so you cannot play with it yet, right? Sora has been crazy. I'm just waiting for this to come out. Look at this. This whole video that you will see right now is generated using AI. Let it just wait. Look at this. Look at the reflections. Look at the background. The user just gave a text, a stylish woman walking down the Tokyo street with neon lights and all. And here's a video, all generated using AI. This woolly mammoth video is all generated using AI. This astronaut video standing on Mars, all generated using AI. It's crazy where we are getting to, and you need to stay on top of this game. Of course, Sora is not open yet, but because we work with OpenAI directly, I'm sure we can get early access as well. And that's what we try to teach you in image generation mastery, so that you're on top of everything. Now we are done with beginner and intermediate roadmap. What is left, Vaibhav? There is so much that is already there. What else could be left? That is what I'm going to talk about right now, right? Advanced stuff is something that people will not even comprehend. These are things, guys, I see questions coming in. So I'm going to keep the questions towards the end. And I also see a lot of questions coming in. When will we get access to the course? You will get access to the course in the next 7 days because we are updating some content and we'll continue to update a lot of content, by the way, right? So you'll get access in the next 7 days. And the content keeps, so the space is growing so fast that we build something and in 1 week, it's in like a month, it's getting outdated. So we're consistently updating the content. We are in the race. So you are making a bunch of updates right now. So you'll get the access to it in like, I think 3 to 7 days max. And my team will get back to you. So don't worry about it. Right. But it's great time for you to try out all the tools that you learned already. Right. So advanced. What happens in advanced? You see, advanced is where you automate your life using AI. Learn how to automate things that you are repeatedly doing the same over and over and over again. How can you automate that stuff? That is what we try to teach you in the advanced automating using AI. So we build bots for every freaking thing. What do I mean by that? This is the manual way of doing it, right? On ChatGPT. You manually insert something into ChatGPT. ChatGPT will understand and give you an output. I want ChatGPT to work without me talking to ChatGPT. Everything has to happen automatically in the background. I don't want to break my head. That is the automated way of doing it. This is the outdated way of doing it. Using regular ChatGPT, ChatGPT waits for you. You do all the research. You think of what to ask. You do back and forth. You copy the response. It's manual. It's painful and everything around it. But the new way is you build bots. Bots do all the work. They automatically connect to your apps. They automatically complete your task. Time and energy is saved. You see, the other beauty of this is that it will work day and night without you getting bothered. You know what I mean? It will work day and night. It will run in the background without you getting bothered. So you have the peace of mind. You can do this using powerful tools like OpenAI, Claude APIs, and Make and Zapier. And the beauty is you don't need to know a single line of code for this. You just have to learn how to do it. That's what I'm talking. You can get data from multiple apps, send it to ChatGPT automatically, and also send the data to a lot of other apps as well. No single code is needed. If you know how to use Gmail, if you know how to use Instagram, if you know how to use a Netflix, you will be able to know how to build these as well. The future is no code and automation. So things that you should learn is Make and Zapier, deep down on interfaces, and playing with OpenAI and Cloud APIs. And then you should learn some level 1 automations. These are the things that we also teach, by the way, so that you get accustomed to building bots. Some simple bots that you can create is bot to comment on your behalf on social media. Create a bot that will comment on your behalf on social media, right? Automatically, every time someone creates a content on the topic that you're interested in. Let's say every time someone creates a content on LinkedIn on, let's say on AI and ChatGPT, your bot will automatically go and comment on it, just like the one I showed you. Today we did it manually. You can do it automatically as well. How can you publish AI generated visuals on different platforms like Pinterest and all of that automatically based on what is trending right now? How can you create and schedule LinkedIn posts on selected topics based on what is working right now? In fact, I show you something that you will absolutely love. Okay. I showed you this, right? Feedly. I showed you this, which is called Feedly, and I'll show you what I built out of it. Okay. So this is Feedly, right? Like I said, though I had access to the tool and I paid for it, I didn't have the time to actually go every day to see what is working, what is not working, what is happening, what is not happening, and all that. So I created an AI automation where every time a new article is coming on the internet, it shows up on Feedly. Once it shows up on Feedly, what it actually does is my AI reads the article completely, checks what is the possibility of it to go viral out of 10. If the possibility of it to go viral is more than 5, then it creates a hook for me, like an idea topic based on that article, and sends that to me on Slack. If the possibility of it to go viral is less than 5, it doesn't bother me. And that is the automation that I created. Let me show you, right? You can see this automatically. Every hour, I get like a message. How AI chatbots transform my self-care routine, 6 out of 10. But here's the 8 out of 10. Google researchers expose massive privacy risk in ChatGPT training data. This looks interesting. I can create a post on this because a lot of my followers work on AI, learn AI. ChatGPT's incredible birthday wish as AGI. The future of artificial intelligence is revealed. If I create an article of this, it'll get an 8 out of 10. All automatically, AI is working for me in the background. And how do I do that? I set up all this automation using a tool called Zapier, right? And I've set up all these apps in the background. This is what we teach you in the program as well, by the way. It's very, very cool. And this is the real-time idea bot, right? This is the real-time idea bot where every time there's a new article, you can see this, it's triggered every time there's an article on ChatGPT. Then that data goes into my ChatGPT task where I actually set up an action where I've written a prompt right here by selecting all the variables from that article. It measures what it is doing, and then it automatically sends me a Slack message into my Slack. You can create, and you see, I've not written a single line of code. You have to learn how to do it, and it's very, very easy. It might look like, oh my God, what is this chart and all, but you can do it. In the same way, you can create a lot of bots, like replying to your emails automatically, capturing book pages automatically. These are level 1 automations. And then you go to level 2 automations. Imagine this, that you have created a form for people to, let's say, sign up for your product. And you ask them 5 different details of themselves. Once they've given all the details, based on all the details, whatever they fill, right, I send that data to ChatGPT. ChatGPT will read all the details that they've filled in and will write a personalized thank you email and send it automatically. This is a multi-step automation, automating email workflow, writing cover letters and resume for free, creating content on steroids using AI, like I told you. I've built a bunch of bots, and you guys will get access to a lot of these bots as well, so that you can play directly. But essentially, I teach you about 5 bots inside of this. Right, I've built a bunch of them. I can't really talk about all of them right here, but that's what it is. You can learn a lot of this. In fact, in the program that we created, I showed you 15 different examples. But the fundamental idea here was, how can you learn how to build it yourself? That is the most important thing. I showed you this bot already, right? I showed you the custom GPT bot that I created, and this is how I built it. I literally showed you the flow right now. And how can you create content using bot, using automation? I already showed you a custom GPT, that is the viral LinkedIn bot that I created on ChatGPT, which writes exactly like me, right? This one, how did I build it? This is what the flow talks about. You send blog article, YouTube video, tweet, and anything else. You build custom bots for you, which can automatically convert that into a post using your own style. And we can build that using custom GPTs. And how do you create custom GPTs? You just click on Explore GPTs, click on the create button, and then start prompt engineering here. Right? Obviously, most of the people fail to do this because they don't know how to write prompts in the right way to make it work. And that is exactly why I've taught all of those things in the fundamental foundational module. But anyways, we covered all of this in the AI automation mastery and Webflow mastery also, so that you learn your way around it. And guys, that is the roadmap. That is how you go from beginner to intermediate to advanced. I know a lot of people have it on the chat. So what do you guys think about the roadmap? Do you think if you're able to apply this roadmap, you can become 100x version of yourself? Drop a yes in the chat, boom in the chat, 100x in the chat. That, my friends, is the absolute sheer power of what AI is. Yes. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Right? And of course, you get access to all of this, learn all of this once you get into the program today, right? 1 second. I'm trying to pull one more link, which I wanted to show you. Okay, it's not loading. Anyways, so guys, this is what it is. I'm going to wrap this session up in the next 20 minutes, right? So grab on in. I've just added a 20 minutes timer. So grab on in if you're keen to grab it. But the idea was for me to give you guys a full understanding of everything that there is. By the way, there is something that I didn't talk about. We have something very special for everyone who stayed till here. Everyone who has paid for the program or are paying right now. I didn't want to talk about it before, but I wanted to talk about it slightly later. Is that you guys get masterclasses worth $1,500. You get masterclasses by rockstar mentors on generative AI, like someone like George, who's the ex-CBO of Booking.com, Reed, who's the lead product manager at Zapier, David, who's the senior PM of AI at Microsoft, Riz, who literally built Fireflies AI for Adobe, Charu, who is the lead UX designer for AI for Microsoft. And a big one, we also have a masterclass by Shamal, who works at OpenAI. And of course, you get a phenomenal community for every one of you as well, right? So guys, that is what it is here. In just a second, I will also start taking questions, right? And if you guys are keen, do grab the program right now. But I will also start taking your questions. But then I also told you guys that I want to show you a few more things, right? But before I do that, I wanted to show you something. Just give me a second. Give me a second. I'm trying to pull that link. Should have done that before, but it missed my mind. Just give me a second. Few more seconds, guys. I'm just trying to pull something to show you. Actually, let me show you a few more things. I think you'll really like it, right? This is the power of AI, and I use AI on my everyday life. These images are all generated using AI. And look at the kind of reach that it gets. Instead of just creating a post, I create images as well. And look at this one. Ambani trying to beat Coca-Cola down, 2 lakh reach. Zudio, 330,000 reach. There's a post on Nikhil Kamath, 129,000 reach, right? So there are quite a few things, but I wanted to show you something. I'm not able to find it. By the way, this is me talking at Google, giving a talk to AI startups inside of Google. This is also an AI generated image on Mark Zuckerberg when I was reading up, making a post. This also is an AI. You see how AI generated images are so powerful if you do it right. Where is it? Why am I not able to find it? There you go. So guys, this is a video of a person who took the AI course, international user, and this is what she had to say.
I also am a founder and CEO of...
Let me just pull this up. I wanted to show you this. because I got a few people saying, "Oh, looks too good to be true."
years. I also am a founder and CEO of a nonprofit in California called Employ California. And I am simultaneously taking an MIT course called AI and its implications in business strategy. And this course is better than that course. This course has been better than the MIT course. That MIT course has really old information. A number of the videos are from 2017, 2018, and they're not updated. It doesn't have a community like we have here. There's a number of issues that I found with that one. And I was thinking, oh, I wish growth school was like, I wish MIT was like growth school, you know? So keep up the good work. You guys are doing an amazing job. I'm excited to talk more to you about how I can.
There you go, guys. Like I said, it's a global program. People from all over the world have done this program. I've been doing this program, and I've made this extremely special for all the Indian consumers. In fact, we are also adding 1,000+ prompts that you can copy and paste into this as well, which I didn't talk about it. But our idea here is, and guys, also one more thing as you come into the program, right? We will keep adding new courses to this bundle every time we do it. We will keep adding everything that is relevant to this bundle so you don't have to pay for it. This is like a membership for 1 full year. Every time we add a new course, update something, if you've taken the premium, you get access to all of that, right? And of course, if you want to extend it for the next year as well, like we keep giving you updates there as well, right? With that being said, guys, I need to take like a quick break. After I come back, I still want to teach you more things. I know I said we will keep it short, but hey, you know what? There are so many people still on the call. I feel like I should show you more, teach you more, give more value to your time, right? And that's what I will do right now, right? But just give me like 5 minutes. I really need to go to the washroom and come. And by the way, I've been standing all throughout. I've not even been sitting. I'll just go to the washroom, come back, and I'll start teaching you a couple of more things on how you can create rap songs using AI, how you can make videos using AI, and make the rap songs being sung by them and things like that. So stick around. I'm going to get there very, very soon. I'm going to teach you that. And then I'll also do the Q&A with you guys because I do want to take questions. In fact, let's do one thing. I'm opening this to hosts and panelists only so that you can send your questions in the chat. Do drop all the questions that you might have inside of this chat, and I will try to answer